Hey guys, welcome back, and we're taking a look at the Powerpuff Girls, and we're breaking down right now, we're breaking down Buttercup, the tough guy of the group, or the tough girl. She's kind of the tomboy, the kind of the meanie one, which is kind of cool. Reminds me of some of the other cartoon characters, kind of like Vegeta. She's kind of like the tough one. And that might be coming up pretty soon, Dragon Ball. Somewhere down the line in the syllabus, but if you request it, it can come down sooner. So let's go ahead and take a look. And the thing I said before about the Powerpuff Girls, drawing these characters, they look so simple, but it's deceiving. It's kind of tough. They're kind of tough to draw because, you know, when you get these simple characters, you kind of make a little mistake or something's off skew, the character just totally looks off. I mean, and that's kind of the deceiving part of the Powerpuff Girls. So. And that's one of the reasons why I chose the Powerpuff Girls. It's one of the first ones in the series, and they're basic, really simple shapes. And if you just map them out correctly, you'll get them looking awesome. So let's go ahead and get started. And the biggest thing is that oval right there. So we'll draw that oval head. And I just use a great motion with my wrist and my hands to get that oval. And as you can see right there, we got the oval down. And basically, we can use a kind of like a square to map out their body, and she's kind of like doing a little turn position. So we change the color of this marker, and we can use that as a guideline. See, I use that square, and we use that right here, and then we just follow this line right there, and then we have the body mapped out pretty well just by using that square. And then we can come here and delete. And there we go. So we see how we just figured out the body, and it's looking, you know, really good. Yeah. And then I usually draw circles to map out where their hands are going to go and where their feet is going to go. And I use that circle. We'll use this to go back to green. And boom, you see that? I use that green, I use that circle to kind of map out where the body's going to, where the arm's gonna go, and it helps me to make that circle because their digits, their hands, you know, they don't have fingers, they just have these little kind of like little pads. So that's why you draw circles, and kind of good for animation, because drawing hands, there's nothing easy about drawing hands, and the only way you can get good at drawing hands is practice. And you know, she's got her little hair that kind of flips up. And if we want to map out correctly, well, let's map out her face. Depending on where she is, we're going to draw that line. So she's kind of looking there, and that's how we find where her hair goes. So we'll just add nice. We can cross that and see that we have that hair, and we use that to find out where her hair goes. So whoop, whoop. And we can go in and erase. And we can erase all these lines. But you see that? Found the hair, and the hair is in a good position. And the trickiest part of the Powerpuff Girls is their eyes. So we can go over here, and she's always kind of looking mad, and we can map that out. So we draw that line, and then we just got to draw these big circles to map out their eyes. And we just got to make sure that, you know, we use a good motion when we draw a circle. We use our hands, like I always say, we use our wrist, our arm, our elbow. We use all that to draw circles, and it takes some practice, but you know, it's easier too. Think about drawing a line. If you just move your hand like this, whoosh, whoosh, it's really easy motion. Is instead of like putting your hand and just kind of like, you know, stretching across the screen or your paper. It's a lot more comfortable. I mean, it's going to take some time, because I trained myself as a kid to draw, and I trained myself all the wrong ways, and then I didn't learn until college correct methods of using art. So that's what I'm trying to teach you now at a younger age, or maybe you're 50 years old watching this. Hey, we can always teach an old dog new tricks. I'm not saying you're old, but that's just a saying, right? So yeah, remember, we want to be fluid with our motions when we're drawing. And you can see right there, oh, and we use that center line to find where her mouth is. And you know, sometimes this one is a little off because she's at a different angle, but we use that center line, and that line is really important when we're drawing the Powerpuff Girls, because that's going to tell us where everything is. So you see right there, boom, boom. you know, there we go. We found out, like, see, we have the hair right there, and we use that line, and there's the mouth, and you know, the eyes right there. And see that? With just a nice simple shape right there, I basically got down the Powerpuff Girls right there, and like a square, and then there it is. So just remember these techniques. Remember, we're drawing a lot of circles, we're drawing some squares, and we're gonna map out the character. The map is a roadmap of your drawing, because if you don't kind of do these basic things, it's kind of like driving to, you know, Kansas, wherever you're from. And if you live in Kansas, it doesn't work out. But it's just kind of like driving far away and with no roadmap, and you might get there eventually, but it's not gonna be pretty. But if you have that roadmap and you know where you want to go, and that's what these character breakdowns are designed to do, to give you little roadmaps of, you know, drawing your characters, you will get there in good time. Hey, what's up guys? I almost forgot. I want you guys to send me your drawings. That's right. You can email me a copy or do it old school and just mail it to me, and I'll post it up in my office. And I'll even make a video with your drawing. And if you want me or any of my art friends to teach you how to draw your favorite character, send those requests to request@mahalo.com. All right guys, thanks for watching.